Some mornings, you wake up already feeling heavy. No one has said a word, yet your heart is clouded with worries. What unexpected thing might happen today? Will someone upset me again? Why can't life just be peaceful for a while? Have you ever felt that way? Then you meet someone who stays calm, even in the middle of a storm. And you wonder, why can they remain serene in chaos while I'm shaken by a single harsh word? Calmness is not about avoiding life. It's the courage to face it with a steady heart. Today, let us walk that journey together through the words of the Buddha, the insights of Zen Master Min Niem, and real-life stories that gently awaken something deep within us. 1. Tension is born from expectation. Tension doesn't arise from life itself, but from our expectations. You want someone to understand you, but they don't seem to care. You want your plans to go smoothly, but life throws in obstacles. The more you crave, the deeper the disappointment. The Buddha taught in the Dhammapada, verse 216. From craving arises sorrow. From craving arises fear. One who is free from craving knows neither sorrow nor fear. Pause for just a day and observe. How many times do you demand something? From others, from life? As we let go of those demands, something beautiful happens. Our mind becomes as light as a cloud. Example: have you ever felt upset because someone didn't reply to your message? But when you stop expecting it, you're free from that pain. 2. The breath, a safe anchor in a turbulent world. Zen Master Min Niem once said, "Calmness doesn't depend on circumstances, but on your ability to return to yourself." And the simplest way to return is through your breath. Just breathe in and know you are breathing in. Breathe out and know you are breathing out. The Buddha taught in the Anapanasati Sutta, clearly knowing I am breathing in, clearly knowing I am breathing out. This is the foundation of mindfulness. When you breathe mindfully, you are truly touching life. You're not lost in the past or anxious about the future. And the moment your awareness returns to the present, the storm outside loses its grip. Real story. A woman working in a high-stress office said, "I started placing my hand on my chest and taking 3 deep breaths every time I felt overwhelmed. That's it, and I feel like I'm no longer being dragged around by emotions." 3. Don't run from your emotions. Calmness is not the absence of emotion. It's the ability to feel fully without drowning in what you feel. If you're sad, acknowledge it. If you're angry, recognize it. But don't let those emotions dictate your actions. A Buddhist story. One day, a young mother came crying to the Buddha, begging him to bring her dead child back to life. The Buddha gently said, "Bring me a mustard seed from any home where no one has ever died." She went from house to house, but found death everywhere. At last, she returned, her tears now silent. She had touched the truth of impermanence and learned to accept loss without resistance. Reflection. It's not the emotions that hurt us, but our resistance to them that causes suffering. 4. Building inner strength through the smallest things. Inner strength is not built in one long meditation session. It's cultivated through the small moments we live each day. Sitting in silence for just 3 minutes each morning. Drinking tea without checking your phone. Walking slowly, mindfully, as if each step matters. Zen master Min Nim reminds us, each moment of mindfulness is a brick, building the house of inner peace. True story. A taxi driver who listened to the healing radio shared, I used to snap when passengers were rude, but now I take a few deep breaths before I start driving each day. Since then, even when they yell, I just smile. That is real calm. Not because the world changed, but because he changed the way he showed up to it. Chapter 5. The storm outside doesn't have to shake the calm. Within, everyone goes through pain, illness, failure, loss. We can't avoid it, but we can choose how we respond. When something difficult happens, pause. Don't react right away. Breathe. Observe your body and mind. And then act. From clarity, not panic. The Buddha said in the Anguttara Nikaya, one who remains unmoved by praise or blame, gain or loss, joy or sorrow, is wise. That is calmness. Not rigid like stone, but fluid like water, flowing around rocks without breaking. And then you don't need to wait for the world to be calm, to feel peace. You just need to stop chasing and come home to yourself. Today, you can try. Taking 3 deep breaths before responding to anything stressful. Drinking your tea in silence. Writing down one thing you've been holding on to and releasing it. And gently telling yourself, peace is real when I'm ready to choose it. When the mind is no longer burdened, the heart becomes vast like the sky, able to hold sunshine, rain, and even storms, without losing its nature. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.